Okay, we are back. Let's see what's gonna happen now. I thought the game was completely over, but not yet.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Jack.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk
I didn't
later,
apologize. Okay? Oh well. That was my chance to apologize.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Walking away with a six-pack. Yeah, that pig was pretty funny. That was like one of the funny characters of the whole game.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Look, I'm kind of busy here.
please.
Sorry,
Sorry,
kid.
kid.
Oh, it's so sad. I didn't want to do that. I'm a jerk.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey,
Oh, that's
Bigby,
kind of sad. Nearly made me
where's
cry.
your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Colin gets to stay.
That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all fucking corrupt.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Guess not.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie
turned me
came
down.
back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie... It was my fault. I sold them out, and she just...
Holy shit. That's...
That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh, so she's the one that did this.
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So that ring in her mouth, that was you?
Yeah, I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade.
So she
like we never
did all
existed.
this stuff.
I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise.
Oh, I didn't want to
Things
press
like won't
that.
happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I go out there, and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends. No
This is a
matter
little
the
crazy,
cost.
this whole story.
And you brought justice to this town. Finally. If you hadn't killed the crooked man back there, he would have just talked his way out of it like he always does. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
No. It doesn't matter what I do. In the end,
It's all the same shit.
same shit it always was.
It's
You're
true.
wrong.
Same shit,
You've
different day.
changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Huh. Yes, I am.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
Trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after her. I'm not gonna let this
I'll
go.
see you around, Wolf.
Damn it, that's how it ended? Oh, man. So that's why she didn't want to take off the ribbon. You and, alright, so what did you do to Georgie? So 56.5% of people let him die, but that's a 50-50 chance anyway. You and 29.2% of players killed the crooked man, which is good. I mean, something I had to do. Did you walk out of the witching what? The witching well? I mean, I think I had to. That was a stupid choice. So 57.1% of players and I did the same thing. Except TJ's good for snow. Only me 5.3%. So barely anyone did that. That was such a mean thing to do. What were your last words to Narissa? You and 14.3% of players said none of it matters in the end. So, wow, that's insane, though. That was a good story, and I knew it. She was still hiding it with her glamour. I wonder if that means that there's going to be season 2. It's crazy. Special stats. Oh, wow, they have this now. I beat him up. You slapped him. Dumb and Georgie killed both of them. I kicked her down. I did so much. You ripped his arm off. You drank. Oh my gosh. You interrupted her sister's funeral. Everyone's pissed off at me. You tried to take a ribbon during the final conversation. Alright, Toad, you slapped him during an interrogation. And Vivian. Vivian's gone as well. Oh, wow. That's insane, though. That was awesome. And I really look forward to the second season. They have it. I mean, it looks like they are going to have it. So, I'm going to mute that part right now. Just mute the music and stuff. But, man, what a great story. Yeah, I was gonna wait to do my final thoughts after this, but I'm gonna do it right now of this game. I mean, I'm gonna do a full review of the game, but just briefly what I think about the game, and then I'll do like my full review on a different video. But this game was really good. I don't think it's as good as The Walking Dead, but I think it's a little, I'm a little biased towards The Walking Dead. But this is pretty damn good. Like, it combines so many different fairy tale stories, which is pretty cool to see. And like, it's such in like a twisted way. It sort of reminds me of what's that game called again? I'm not too sure about the game, but Alice in Wonderland. It's like the dark version of Alice in Wonderland. That was such a great game, and it sort of reminds me of that. And I think it's Alice Madness Returns. That's the name of it. And it sort of reminds you like that, like it's sort of like a story that you heard so many times before, but in a dark, twisted way, and it's retold differently from someone else's point of view. I feel like that's what this did. It did like all these different fairy tales, but they said it in like a different way, and like you see how like what they became now, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see all that stuff. So I really enjoy this. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as The Walking Dead, but I think it's really nicely done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for my full review of this game. Alright, so it says pick up a graphic novel today. Oh, awesome. They got Fable's graphic novel, which is pretty cool. And I guess that's it. But let's just make sure real quick, because as always, there's always something that happens on this that I always miss out on it. So let's wait a second just to make sure before I end this video. Alright, loading. Yeah, a couple that I didn't like about the game though is the fact that it doesn't save your damn settings. It's so annoying when they do that. But besides that, I think it's, you know, this whole game is really good. I think Telltale Games, they know how to make games. Like they're really good at the storytelling, and everything's story driven, so that's really, really cool. So that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to my channel. And that's pretty much it. So this is Hector from Not So Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.